Hi guys, so I want to tell you about a course I went on. I used to work at a gym just in Watford, and they offered me the opportunity to go on a sales training course. Now, I was always fairly confident with sales when I was working at the gym. I didn't do an awful lot of them. I sort of stepped in here and there, but it wasn't really my role. I was a personal trainer at the time, and they sent me on this course, and I thought, well, why not? You know, I might be able to glean something from this course. So I went along. Now, the sales trainer was very good, but she was very much along the lines of, you have to get them in an emotional state to invest. Now, that all depends on the service you're providing, I think, and at what price point. So, if you're running a service that's a bit of a premium service, that's quite, let's say, dare I say, quite expensive, and you're trying to, you know, take higher amounts of money, bigger amounts of money off of people than maybe your competition is, yes, you may need to get them in an emotional state to invest, and especially if you're trying to sell something like a 12-month contract. So what I mean by emotional state is that in the gym specifically, they were saying, look, we know you've been diagnosed with this problem, for example, we can definitely help out. We've got, you know, personal trainers on the floor that can help you and guide you, make them feel very comfortable, reassure them that you can provide the service that they're after and that you're better than everybody else. All well and good, and it works, trust me, it works, with getting people in an emotional state. But then I also argued the point that it'd be better if there was emotional state and logic, because people do sign up to services based on logic. We've seen this over the past sort of 2, 3, 4, 5 years with things like Amazon, Prime, Netflix, that sort of thing. People are leaving companies like Sky and Virgin Media or their TiVo service because they're being charged £90, £100 a month for something that they're not really using, but they have because they want to watch a movie at the weekend and they get a few channels that they watch during the week, you know, when they put the kids to bed. But now things like Netflix come along at $9.99, $12.99, $15.99, or whatever they're charging. I mean, I've signed up to Netflix. I've got Netflix and Amazon Prime, just because I think they're so much better value of a service. And what people are doing is people aren't falling for this emotion anymore. They don't. It can work with some people, but some people that are fairly switched on already know that they can get the same service elsewhere because markets are very, very competitive. So you're better off creating an emotional state with your client when you're there, making them feel welcome and that you can provide the service that they want, but also backing it all up with logic. So if you provide the same service as one of your members of competition, let's say in your local area, for a sports club or a gym or whatever it may be, but you're £10 cheaper a month, then that's logic. Like, why would I go to my competitor? Why would I go to the other gym if this gym provides the same service? They got basically the same equipment, the staff are really nice, and I've already got a connection with them, and they're £10 cheaper. Where do you think they're going to go? A classic example of this is, like, I've just moved house in September, and whilst decorating I didn't really get a chance to hit the gym much, and so when I moved I was looking for a local gym. Now they all tend to be around £35 a month, and I was used to paying, well, getting a free gym membership with the one I was working at, and then if I was to pay for a gym, I'd be looking at budget gyms at £9.99 a month. So £35 a month, you're going, oh, a bit pricey. And they're all signing you up to 12-month contracts. Then got on Google, found one that's 2, 3, 4 minutes away in the car further than the other gyms, that's £25 a month, no contract. Which one do you think I went for? Based on logic, you go for the £25 a month. So what I'm trying to get at here is that, yes, you can create an emotional state. Yes, it does help the sale, but why can't you do that whilst having logic in place as well? So give them a reason to sign up without creating an emotional state. And this is the sort of thing you can brag about on your website or on your social media. You can go, look, we're the cheapest in town and we provide a better service for the money. I'd rather have, you know, if someone was to pay me £100 a month and somebody else to pay me £50 a month, I'd rather have twice as many people pay me £50 a month than £100 a month for something. And that's what the way the world is going these days. People aren't fooled by free trial this and free trial that, 30-day this and no money back guarantee. People don't want that anymore. They want simplistic, straight to the point, use logic and emotion.